Hey Darlie, so I went ahead and pulled a full spread, and I will just kind of go ahead and tell it as a story of what I'm getting for the near future and anything else that pops up. I'll try to clarify some things. So your major cards you have is the Lovers, the Sun, and the Two of Cups. I mean, those are probably one of the best, one of the three best cards to have as major cards for a relationship reading. It just kind of tells me that right now you guys are completely back in love with each other. There's trust, there's movement, there's compliance, there's working together as a team. You know, to know that I have always felt that you guys will be together for a very long time until you decide that you don't want to be. That, when we have the Lover's card as a major card, it's also kind of telling me don't get lost in the idea of love. Don't lose yourself in a way, which you won't, I'm sure. You're a very strong woman. To know that you guys are going to have your arguments, you guys are going to have your little petty fights, but in the end, it's like all for one, one for all kind of situation. You guys are in it together. You're in it to win it, in a way. I do want to say to not let, that you have the is that the 8? Sorry, 9. You have the 9 of Wands crossing. The 9 of Wands to me is kind of telling me, with the love cards, to not let jealousy get in the way of your relationship. Jealousy or petty fears or, constantly asking the other person what they're doing or who they're doing it with. It's almost like it's a time of vacation for both of you. It's a time for both of you to back off, not be so much on each other, let each other do what they're going to do, because in the end, it's you he loves, and it's him that you love, I do feel that to not make sure it's even, don't put too much into the relationship. Don't overflow it, let it be. Don't press it, don't push it, let it happen as it's going to happen. I do feel that, he's going to always kind of tell you what to do in a way. He has that personality, Just don't let it turn negative, or don't let it have a negative reaction from you, Just kind of turn back at him and say, listen, you need to stop telling me what to do all the time. Because I feel that both of you are moving on into a better time in your lives. Yes, you guys have been through heartbreak. You guys have been through closures, But now it's just like, now it's all about trusting yourselves and trusting your intuition and knowing that you can go the distance, When it comes to the family unit, I want to say to not put so much pressure on yourself with that, Pull back, focus on the things that are, the most severe, the most pressing at the time, and just work on that. Don't worry about everything else. You can't hit everything all at once, and don't pull from the past. Leave the past in the past, whatever they be, friends, relatives from the past that kind of pop back in, that's fine, but don't rearrange your whole schedule in order to benefit other people, because what you're doing is you're cutting off moments in your time to benefit them. They should be doing the opposite for you, okay? So, you asked about the future. Anything, I do see a death, but it's not you, it's not him, it's not a child. It's someone older, someone more in touch with how they feel and what they know. You know, it's almost like there's a need for wisdom, and he may start acting out here in the near future. He may want to do certain things, and you may be like, listen, I don't want to do that right now, but he's going to press you to do these things. And I got a feeling it has to do with purchasing land or a home or something to that point. Because I do see travel in your final cards over here. Don't let him press you into something, but make sure, if he is going to press you into looking into land, a business, a home that's going to be yours and his, make sure it's something that will benefit you as well. Make sure it's not I can't talk, snap, brag, dag in the middle of the mountains. Make sure you have your water source. Make sure you have your energy sources. Water, fire. Make sure you have all that. But I do feel some kind of rush judgment when it comes to that. So to know when that happens, to pull back and be like, listen, I'm taking my time when it comes to that. I feel before the move that there's going to be a lot of unexpected changes, but you guys have been through so much together that it's just not going to be a big deal. Okay? That you guys will always come out ahead. You will always come out ahead. So to know that if you're in a place that you really don't want to be, and something's happening and you're like, what is going on? Do I have a curse on me? No, you don't. It's just the way you're built. You're built to withstand bullshit. You're built to withstand learning how to swerve when it comes to life, because you always come out on top. Okay? I feel he will be leaving where he is. Number 8. I don't know how soon, 8 months, August of next year. I feel that's when the big move's going to happen. It's almost like he's going to be reborn again in a way, and you guys are going to be in a good place. He knows how to walk through rough waters and maintain his calmness now, or he soon will be. Yes, he will be very stubborn and offstandish, and doesn't want to hear it. Flicks his shoulder at people, but he always knows what he wants to do. He just kind of holds back and waits for the right moment, to always voice your throat chakra with him, especially if he's pushing you around. But when it comes to the move, I do see it happening, but I do feel like you're going to be in the background when it comes to the decision place. So, for you to speak up when it comes to that, all right? Because, you're going to always want to be there when he needs you, and vice versa. It's almost like, I it's weird. I mean, I see like almost a complete move for you guys to another place, and then him doing something for the community, So, like I said, I feel like you guys are in a good place right now. Just don't let, jealousy or bickering or who is this person with, who is he talking to, getting in the way of your love. Don't let him tell you, what to do all the time here, is kind of what I'm getting. But I am seeing that move. So, like I said, make sure there's water and electric. And, I do see him coming home. So I got number 8 for that. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in Messenger. Blessings.